Hello dear students, in this video lecture I am going to discuss about the continued part of that production of the low pressure. In the last video lecture we have already discussed about the diffusion pump. With the help of diffusion pump we can produce the low pressure. Now we are going to discuss about the how to measure the low pressure. There are the number of gauges are there. With the help of that we can measure the pressure, and in that we are going to discuss about the ionization gauge. With the help of ionization gauge we can easily determine the lowest pressure up to the range 10 to the power of -7 mm mercury. So what is exactly ionization gauge? Ionization gauge is the one of the pressure measuring gauge. It is the one of the pressure measuring gauge, as I have said, and which can go to measure extreme low pressure, and this is the lowest pressure measuring device. And this ionization gauge is based on the ionization current varies linearly with the pressure. I mean, if the pressure is varies, then ionization current also varies. Its basic principle is that it will try to ionize some gases, and that ions will be collected by some plate, and that current will be measured. For example, I am going to take one container. In that container there are the gas molecules, and I am going to ionize these gas molecules. Due to ionization, the ions are get collected on the plate, and this plate is connected with the help of wire with the galvanometer. Then there is a ionization current. Due to that ionization current there is a deflection in the galvanometer. Means in this way this ionization gauge will work. Its a basic principle is that it will try to ionize some gases that will be collected by some plate, and that current will be measured by the Construction of the gauge is more or less similar to that triode valve. I hope you have heard about the diode. Diode means it has a two electrodes. One is a anode, another one is a cathode. In this triode valve, we have a cathode, and this plate is has a anode, and one more there is a grid. Okay, means the construction is similar like a triode valve. And the ionization gauge, in this ionization, this is a diagram of ionization gauge, and there is a tungsten filament here. It is supported by the glass rod R, and in the manner indicated with the coaxial grid G of the tungsten or a meldonium around it. A nickel or a silver coating inner side of the enclosing glass bulb functions as a plate. A platinum wire W is sealed onto the plate, connected it to the external circuit, right? And to prevent any metal formation on this glass rod, here we have two collars. These two collars can freely move on this glass rod, and these collars can freely move along the rod and thus remove any metal film formed. And this bulb is open at the top and put in a connection with the evacuated vessel in which the pressure is to be measured. The grid is given, this grid is given to be positive potential with respect to the filament, and the plate is connected to the negative terminal of the high tension battery about a 120 volt with a galvanometer included. The electrons emitted by the this filament, okay, on being heated by the current from the low tension battery, and these electrons are strongly attracted by the grid due to their momentum, due to their momentum. However, quite a few of them get past the grid and ionize the gas between the this grid and plate. The positive ions thus released are collected by the this plate. Any electrons reaching being repelled, the ionization current thus produced in the ionization current is produced, and it is indicated by the galvanometer. And this gauge is not an absolute one and has to be calibrated against the McLeod or some other absolute gauges. Once the galvanometer is calibrated, is replaced by the micrometer graduated in pressure unit to straight away give the pressure of the gas. And what are the advantages of this ionization gauge? We can measure the pressure in the range of 10 to the power of minus 3 to 10 to the power of minus 7 mm of the mercury. And it is not only used for the gases, it is used for both vapor and gases. And it is a much smaller in size and can be placed quite close to the vessel being evacuated. And these are the advantages of the ionization gauge. This is all about the ionization gauge. Thank you.